Tuesday, February 4th, 2015. Recording live front of Ski Lodge. This is Unqualified Opinions. There's no okay. Hey, welcome back to Unqualified Opinions, the podcast where we share our unqualified thoughts on trending but not always relevant topics. I'm your host, Jeff Vincent. Got my boy Scottie with me.
What's going on, everybody?
Jaime on the ones and twos.
What's good?
Hot damn, it's been a minute, guys. A lot has happened since we did this last.
I know, right? And as you can see, the layout has changed a little bit. Yeah, we have one jersey up.
Things are different. Yeah, man. This is a little unorthodox from what the people might be used to.
Yeah, we're changing it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think things are headed in a good direction. Before we get started, how's everybody doing, man? How's everybody been?
I'm living the dream, man. You know, I'm having actually a really good time since we got back.
Oh, yeah?
Like, for that month and a half break,
yeah,
I needed it.
Okay,
I just had to figure out what I wanted to do with my own life as well with this.
Oh, yeah, look within. I like that.
I feel pretty good about it now.
That's nice. Hi, man. How about you?
You know, just living the dream.
Yeah,
it's been great.
Chilling.
Yeah.
You just took my own quote, dude. That's all right.
Your own quote?
I wasn't.
It is Jaime's. It is Jaime's. I won't lie.
I can appreciate that, man. Yeah, it was a good time. You know, take a little step back for a minute. Kind of refocus, and I guess that kind of leads us early on here into us kind of switching things up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So talk to me, man. You had an idea last week. I came over. You guys kind of gave me the rundown on what we were thinking. What's new, man?
Absolutely. So I mean, in that month that we had of just a break, I thought about it. I was like, I don't even watch the news. You know what I mean? So as we went on, I was thinking about it even more. I was like, why are we acting like we are a news channel? If I don't watch the news. Jaime, how often do you watch it? I know you watch the news. How often?
Just for the markets.
Okay. So once a week?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't watch the news.
Not shit. Okay. So I just thought about it. Like, why don't we switch it up just a little bit? We don't have to go very far, but we went from hitting the topics that we are well versed in to, well, especially for me, political stuff. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Some might say the opinions were unqualified.
Yeah, and I love that, but no one cares. No one cares. So we just got to switch something up just a little bit.
No, I like that.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah,
okay.
I do. No, I think it's heading in a good direction. A little kind of breakdown for the people what we're going to be doing now from here on. So we're showing up with a list of topics, and we got a time limit on how long we're going to discuss these. Because sometimes things can kind of get, out of pocket.
We have found ourselves to go down this deep rabbit hole of cuss words. Hootenanny is top. You know what? I like that one.
Hootenanny, if you will.
Hootenanny for sure.
Yeah, and so just trying to limit the hootenanny, the nonsense. I'm trying to think of some other words.
Diabolical.
Yeah. Debauchery. Things of that nature, just trying to dial it back some and have a little more structure moving forward. So with that being said, man, we're going to be adding things here and there. Work with us, bear with us as we're trying something new, shifting it up a little bit. Exciting news, though, okay? I think the people will like this, okay? This will be the first official announcement, okay? First official announcement. We are going to go to a bi-weekly schedule, yes?
I do remember that conversation. Thank you.
Moving forward, it'll be, you're still going to get an episode from us every week, but as opposed to unqualified opinions every week, we're going to kind of get back to where it started at. So now every other week it's going to be unqualified opinions, and then the following week we're going to get back to the ski lodge. I'm excited about the ski lodge. That's where, like I said, that's where it started at. Get back to the roots there, kind of, what it was about.
That's where we need to be.
Yeah.
That's where we need to be. I think us being ourselves and just on camera, that's what it has to be.
I agree, yeah. We'll be vulnerable on there, do some crying, all the fun stuff.
I think I cried one time.
Oh, yeah. Get some guests on. I'm really excited about some of the options we have. But yeah, man, like I said, it is good. We're gonna make shit happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great year.
Dope, man. That being said, let's kick it off. Jaime, on a Wednesday and Tuesday, man, what do we got? 5 minutes of topic today?
5 minutes of topic.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm prepared, man. Like I said, you know what? Don't be shy to say, guys, hey, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Enough is enough.
Yeah.
Let's call it a ball game. So with that being said, Jaime, you know what? Jaime, give us a little countdown. Start us from 3 and tell us when to kick it off, man.
Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1.
All right, I gotta go. Jacket
I gotta get serious.
Yeah, I gotta get jacket on, man. I gotta get jacket on for this.
All right. Jeff, would you like to start us off?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna kick this off because it's a little close to home. So, Bikini Bean, Tempe, Arizona.
Love that place.
A gentleman, kind of look like us. Not good. Not good. Shows up to the Bikini Bean, no pants, meat out,
Respect.
with his stir stick on the seat. Okay, and gets cold busted, and upon getting busted, returns home and Control deletes himself.
You know, I have an issue with that. I really do have an
What
issue.
part? The dick out or the
All
Control?
of it.
Okay,
All of it.
okay,
Don't
okay,
worry.
okay.
Don't worry. Here,
Okay.
so let's start it off with the dick out. First of all, us blacks, we're not all like that. All right, we're not all like that.
Not a good look for us, guys.
Yeah, no.
Not a good look for us.
Let's reel it back in for us. All right.
Please.
Thank you very much. As far as going off that, I do want to talk to the girl. We have to do.
Yeah,
we
we're
have
gonna make
to
that
talk to the
happen.
girl.
Yeah,
I
we're
need
gonna
to
make
see
that
what happens there. But if you're gonna bring your wee out at Coffee Bean in a drive-through and then get caught, understand there is some repercussions that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Now you might get outed as a creep, but going as far as Control delete yourself, I think that's a little bit crazy.
I do think that is crazy. You
It's
know what
crazy.
I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think that that's a little. Just take your punishment. Take your public shaming. Yes, you are a creep. Yes, you are a weirdo. But be better. You don't have to.
Well, on top of that though, if he were still alive,
Yeah.
but if he were still alive, he would lose out on his wife and his 2 kids.
Maybe. I feel like,
Still not worth.
okay.
dying.
I mean, are you not allowed to make mistakes? I wouldn't do. I've never taken my dick out at the coffee shop, but I don't think that necessarily means that your wife should leave you. I think that you guys should have a serious sit down and
Couples therapy.
Yes,
Couples
yeah.
therapy. That's where couples therapy starts.
Figure out why is this happening. Why are you at the coffee shop with your dick out? You know what I mean? It's not a end all be all. Let's kill ourselves.
I have the answer though. The wife wasn't doing her job.
Okay. All right.
Hot take.
I didn't want to say job on that. That felt bad.
Okay, see, I could see if maybe say, and no, hold on, I shouldn't say I could see, but I would get where maybe this gentleman might be coming from if maybe his sex life at home wasn't so great and he was caught with maybe a woman of the night. I don't know if that means to start sexually harassing innocent women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Especially, again, we had this talk. The street there's like 3 strip clubs on that street.
It's very, very close proximity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know if maybe maybe it's a financial thing. He didn't have money to be at the club.
I don't know, but it's daytime though, so like the money. It's got to be low.
I ain't never, bro. How horny do you got to be? You can't hold off until that night. This is and
you got to think about it. He's also willing to pay for the drink. He didn't just come in there just drinking. I'm sure he went to go get a drink too. You know what I mean? So like he had the money. He should have just gone.
I have some old friends who used to work there. I used to be a frequent at the Bikini Bean. I had some really good friends who worked there. And I'll be honest, they never had mentioned things like that to us. And so I'm gonna go back and revisit and reach out to them, see if maybe we can even get them on to kind of get some see what the situation is. Because I feel like. I don't know, man. Wrong, absolutely. Should you sexually harass women? Definitely not.
No.
Should homie got beat up or something? Absolutely.
That's what they do in the hood.
That you should, smoke yourself. I don't know.
No,
if that's the answer.
that was when I heard that was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how I'd feel about it if I was outed as a creep.
I mean, well, the first start is, and thankfully for you, as far as I know, not a creep. So that's a good starting point. Good starting point. But yeah, man, I don't know. Just go to some counseling, man. This is this is why I always say never make crazy decisions without rubbing one out. anytime I make a business deal,
because then you get the post clarity.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the game plan.
You need that because my dick is taking me places I wouldn't go with a gun. All right, I've been in some neighborhoods where, again, for a piece of ass, I done showed up to some places.
Bro, it's got a mind of his own.
Oh yeah. Again, I have showed up to some places that I was like, boy, if people in this neighborhood know I was here, I'm in trouble, man. Like I do not belong in the neighborhood that I'm in right now. And I'm doing it all, risking it for some ass. You know what I'm saying?
But did you get the ass?
Of course I got that.
That's the point.
But nonetheless, though, as soon as I was done, I was like, fuck, I got to get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? This is Bad News Bears. And yeah.
Call it.
Yeah, all right.
Okay,
that was
well,
that.
screw you, man.
Just like Buddy.
I just want to know how the wife was doing, dude.
Nope.
That's how it went for
and
Buddy, too.
3, 2, 1.
He
All
called it.
right, going next, we have another sexual act here.
Talk-
DJ Big Act, baby.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me about it.
Nah, DJ Academics catching heat this last couple of days. Was on stream with a 15-year-old with Tory Lane's ex-manager talking about getting strippers for him to his house to get clapped.
That's gracious.
It went on further to
It's
where
a young man, right?
it's a 15-year-old man.
Okay.
15-year-old man.
Nothing that makes it better or nothing, but still.
This would go on for about an hour to lead to some questions where academics would question. Sorry, I forgot. Big thing here.
Okay, yeah.
The kid is tied with a FaZe member.
Like
He's
the
tied
video
with-
games?
Yeah, like FaZe
Okay,
member.
okay,
So like
okay.
he's a modder or whatever, does
Yeah.
all that stuff. Okay, so this is where the kid comes in. The kid's name's Max.
This is where the kid
Dude,
comes
I'm
in.
so bad at storytelling. It's not even funny. Anyways, I'm gonna lose time here. It just went on some more sexual acts.
Oh, boy.
Basically, academics is asking if he would ask his parents to suck the kid's wee-wee to see him all day.
Oh, boy.
And these multiple questions keep going on for about an hour.
His Pernus?
Yeah, parents, and he went on to ask his sisters, but they were 12 and 6, and he
What?
had the knowledge. This 35-year-old man had the knowledge to be like, you know what, maybe I should.
Yeah. Maybe this isn't a conversation we should be having.
But went on about his aunt.
Oh, boy.
so
So what is there? I'm assuming. I mean, academics gets blowback for everything, but I'm assuming there is some blowback going on here.
Oh, it's bad. It's
Yeah.
bad. It's bad. I mean, everyone's like, "Why are you talking to a kid like that?"
Well, yeah, I
you can't
don't
do
know.
that.
That's not like a discussion
You can't
I
do that.
personally like. I mean, I got like little cousins and stuff like that who are like 15, 16. Sure, I might ask, "Hey, man, would you get a little pussy this weekend or something? What's going on with you?" But I don't know if I'm gonna go
it's a
in
family
detail.
member.
Yeah. I'm not gonna necessarily be like, "Hey, let me get you some." some
No,
pussy or
definitely.
something
It's
like that.
ridiculous. Academics is also under heat. This is also brought for his SA Act
Oh,
back in 2022.
Yeah.
This is brought back now
Not
into
good.
questioning.
Not good. Yeah, bro. Well, that's the thing about Act, bro. Homie's kind of a weirdo. I don't know. I can't really rock with dude. Like I said, I know back in the day when I was in high school, I used to check out his videos and stuff, and I thought, oh man, this isn't bad. But I didn't know better back then. And it kind of is. I've watched it grow. Yeah, it's just it's nothing
Academics.
special.
I don't think he is anything special.
Yeah, it's corny, dude. It's corny. Honestly, I think that homie's only big because of the hate watching. I don't really think
He's only big because of hate watching and Drake.
Yeah.
Those are the two big things that he has going for him.
But again, and then even with the Drake thing, I feel like it's a lot of hate watchers too. You know what I'm saying?
I guess that's now with everything that went on in the last year. So I get that.
Exactly.
I mean, but even with everything going on last year that didn't involve DJ, big academics, I was about to say Big Act. But,
Big Act.
Big Act. It's Big Act. But even everything that doesn't involve Big Act, all like the PDF files, all the stuff that went on, you have to wonder he could be a part of it. Everything else, like, I don't know about the PDF files in sense, but like with can I say sexual acts?
I think
Sexual acts that are not consensual and all that stuff. I do think there's a lot more to them that is a lot creepier than we see.
Yeah, it's not good, bro. I mean, anytime I just feel like anytime you're a dude like that who might not necessarily have the means to live like a standard social life, I feel like, and then you add money into that, things just kind of get dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Things get risky. But hopefully, obviously, you never want to wish like something bad to be going down like that on people. But
what bad thing you want to happen?
no, I'm saying that's the thing. You never want anything bad. Like you don't want like in the sense of you don't want these things to be true for the sake of like somebody being somebody obviously was being harmed if that was the case. So you don't want that to be the case at all. But what can you do? What can you do? You just gotta
for us, nothing.
Call it out. That's what I'm saying.
Call it out.
Yeah, log it down.
Big Act, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, you fucked up, homie. You straight weird, bro. I can't get behind it. You're not gonna see me rocking with you. Not like I guess we're really not all that important. But still, that's besides the point.
One
man.
day.
Yeah, one day. You see.
One day.
Now Now we're absolutely talking. Man, did we knock that out in less than 5?
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, I mean,
10 seconds left.
What?
I kind of screwed the pooch.
Yeah.
I screwed the pooch because I didn't remember some of the stuff they said, so I screwed the pooch on that.
Guys said I don't remember some of the stuff they said.
That one's on me.
Boom. That's all right, though. You know what? We're going to kick it over, though.
We can move it over.
Yeah.
It got popping, man. We had Grammys. What were they, last night, night before that?
2 nights ago?
2 nights ago.
It was Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Talk to me, man.
Hey, man. Kendrick Lamar is still getting the Grammys. He got 5 of them for Not Like Us by itself.
Goodness,
That's it.
man. Yeah, homie was getting play for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the Not Like Us. It's really good.
Yeah, I wanted to hear your take because you're a Drake fan.
I do, yeah. But I'm also from the West Coast, which is,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a real, this is a tough spot to be in. It's a pickle.
You know, a lot of tough spots. Half black.
Yeah, man. Believe me, I ask myself that all the time. Like, if a race war broke out, I'd be like,
I'm going with the majority.
yeah. I'm whoever's winning that day. That's what side I'm on. Okay, that's who team I'm rocking with. But yeah, man, Kendrick took off. Grammys was on and popping. To have as Drake, that is tough. I will say to have that many people,
Singing the
calling you
song.
a PDF file is crazy on live television.
What are your thoughts on Kendrick coming out in the Canadian tuxedo?
I like that, man, because I'm a frequent Canadian tuxedo wearer. I love
Are you really?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Matter of fact, I got a Levi jacket, one standard Levi jacket, and I also got one with the Sherpa, with the
Okay,
with the
I like
fur
that.
on
I
it.
like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So I got 2 necessary that I could wear. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the Canadian
okay.
tuxedo, bro. That's top notch.
I like it. I like it. I thought the hat was a little bit too much, but it is what it is.
For sure, man. But then we're gonna turn around this upcoming weekend. We got Kendrick at the Super
I
Bowl.
know coming up. No.
I'm assuming he does Not Like Us.
Oh, he has to. He has to. But do you think he's gonna bring anybody else on?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Who do you think?
Well, SZA's already gonna be there.
How do
That's
you know?
already
How
because
do
I saw the ad. I saw the ad for it.
I don't look
She's
at
already
ads.
there. I'm gonna be honest. If and it would be crazy if Wayne comes out, that might be a wrap, bro.
It would be
that
tight,
might be
but
GG's for
Do
Drake.
you think that he would get Wayne to come out after that? He had a lyric about Wayne in one of his last album.
what Wayne said himself, he was like, I don't think he was trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that.
Okay, I didn't think he was either, but how
Yeah, no,
things could be
Wayne was
expanded.
like, I mean, Wayne really tried to stay medium too. He didn't it's crazy. I thought he would have sided with Drake, obviously, because of connection. But no, bro was like, you know what? I think they're just 2 dudes out there handling business. And then
I'm
said that he
retired.
didn't have any beef with Kendrick, nothing like that. And oh man, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm just again same thing. I'm curious if we get to the certified lover boy lyrics. I don't know if you can call somebody that at the Super Bowl. If somebody calls you that at the Super Bowl.
I don't think you can say that on live TV.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think you can do that.
Yeah,
but
that's gonna be tough, man.
if it's said on live TV, we have to question everything with the government, like what's going on.
oh yeah,
What's happening?
Absolutely, man. I just again, if I'm hoping that Drake has some stuff coming out on the 14th.
Ooh.
I think him and Party Next Door, or it might just be Party Next Door. I don't know, but I'm hoping that homie either comes up with something quick or comes out with something hot for the summer. Because right now, and mind you, I will say as well, some of those Drake tracks have been really good. They were really good.
No, I agree.
Had it not been for Not Like Us, being a great diss track, but also just being an absolute banger of a song. Like, it's catchy, you know what I'm saying? This would have been a lot more calm. This would have been, the presence of it wouldn't have been so big. But it's the fact that not only was it a diss song that absolutely tore into Buddy, but it's catchy as fuck without even being that too, man. You know what I mean? It's fantastic.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I do want to see Drake bounce back, but I mean, he's been quiet since it's happened.
Yeah,
And-
yeah, man.
I don't think Family Matters got its time.
No,
it had like
it's
30
a good,
minutes.
it's a good track,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's a good track. That's the thing too.
Kendrick just beat him out right after.
Yeah,
immediately was
yeah.
ready.
It's like no one's listening to this. I'm sorry.
That's a tough one, man. It's a tough one, but again, we're gonna see what goes down. That being said, there's a really good track that I like on that new Kendrick album.
Which one?
It's called Dodger Blue. Dodger Blue. It's good. It's a good little jam. I can't wait to be top down in California this summer with that on. Or what you jacking off?
Take this motherfucker.
Jack it off? All right, you know what? I'm gonna jack it off too.
You're talking about Dodger Blue.
Yeah,
and we're-
yeah. I want to jack it off.
I think we're gonna start getting into our Dodger talk
I like
here.
that.
Right?
I like that, man.
Now, if you guys haven't known, we are huge Dodger fans. I can't get this fucker off.
Love it. Wow.
We're huge Dodger fans. In the last month, actually since November 30th until about 3 weeks ago, the Dodgers have been signing and signing and signing and signing.
Unlimited.
So let me just give you a rundown real quick of who it's been.
Spending that cash.
Ready? Blake Snell, Tanner Scott, Kirby Yates, Teoscar Hernandez, re-sign, love that. Blake Trinan, Roki Sasaki, Haesung Kim. All right. Now, the reason why I bring all this up is because everyone is giving Dodgers the hate. And as Dodgers fans, I think we got to talk about it just a little bit.
I don't disagree, man. Been a Dodger fan since I was a kid. I've seen some really bad baseball teams in that stadium. Growing up, I remember regularly losing to the Diamondbacks, losing to the Padres, losing to the Giants. I watched the Giants win 3 World Series in, a span of 6 years. It hadn't been a lot of fun. And then you got all these people who made fun of the Dodgers for since 2016, 2017. Dodgers are chokers. Dodgers are this, they can't do this. And then Andrew Friedman was like, all right, bet. And now it ain't so fun that the rabbit got the gun.
Yeah.
And Dodgers played their cards right financially, made moves. The Ohtani signing is just, I mean, that's what allowed everything to really kind of take off. The fact that money got deferred. My thing is that people are like, oh, that's wrong, that's this and that. You guys could defer money too.
I love that you say that because yes, they could defer money, but this has been in the league for years.
Exactly.
Deferred money has happened since the 80s, I believe, or 90s, something like that. But deferred money has always been a thing. Here's my issue with the fans of the MLB. You should take up your issues with your owners. And maybe I shouldn't say owners. Maybe I got to say governors if you want to be politically correct, whatever. But take it up with owners because no matter how much they say they don't have the funds or whatever it is,
they got the funds.
They're billionaires. Yep. They own the team.
They're making it
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they can just throw the money in. That's what the Dodgers did. You can't get mad at the Dodgers for paying the players who perform.
Yeah.
As far as the players who are complaining,
well, that's the thing. I don't see any of the actual players themselves complaining.
Joe Kelly.
Oh, really?
Joe Kelly complained. Here's my thing. I have a serious issue with Joe Kelly complaining. You had the opportunity to win the World Series. You did, right?
Yeah.
You didn't perform all year.
Yeah.
You didn't perform. So what are the Dodgers going to do? Not pay you.
The day that we sat at the stadium, man, it was like a 9-1 game, and then the next thing you know, here comes Joseph. And it was a close game.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. All the players that are complaining, it's like, you perform, you'll get the money.
Yeah.
The Dodgers are proving that, and they're going to set a precedent in the league for that.
Boom.
The A's just spent the most money in the last 10 years. Their last big spending was a 5-year contract, $66 million to Eric Chavez.
Man.
Who is that?
Exactly.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
They just spent another $66 million with Luis Severino. It's going to change, but you got to perform.
Not only that, though, too, I mean, again, Ohtani made a decision. Soto could have deferred his money. He chose not to. He said, I want my money right now.
And do you see they're still able to pay that? $715 million?
For a guy who just hits. He's horrible at defense. He doesn't pitch. Nothing.
But he performs.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I'll give him that. Yeah, it's a big name. It's a big name. I'll give him that. But, I mean, again, people are complaining, but Ohtani took the opportunity, didn't want to be selfish. Soto easily could have said, I'm still playing in New York. I can make, millions upon millions of dollars in endorsements and have all this money left over at the end. But Buddy said, no, I want my money up front. There was nothing that stopped the Mets from or Soto from doing that. It's just a matter of guys are willing to do that for the Dodgers, and that's what happens when you take care of your players. You make sure they're steady. There was just a debate the other day about them holding on to guys until their 10-year mark just so that they get their full pension. You know what I mean?
Really? Yeah,
they're saying like Barnes and
I remember
CT3 this year.
I forget what his name was, but he actually ended up being homeless. Like Eric Thames?
Oh, yeah.
Eric Thames.
Tolles. Andrew Tolles.
There you go.
Yeah.
Andrew Tolles. He ended up being homeless off of mental disorders. Yeah. And they took care of him, so he got his pension.
Renew his contracts every year just to make sure he still gets health care.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's just what a great organization does.
Yep. Build a culture, man. Build a culture. Guys want to be a part of it, and they're willing to make sacrifices, especially financially. I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's not like Ohtani's not going to get the money. He's going to get his other $68 million in 10 years. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's nothing crazy, and it's already set aside. People are trying to claim like, the Dodgers are going to sell and then have this money off the books.
It's an escrow. Has to be an escrow.
Put that money to the side every year to make sure that it's available for the players to have.
And you have to think about all the other players that are in deferred money now. It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
But that's all I got for the Dodgers.
Yeah, so do I, man. Dude, we're making good time. This is fantastic.
You guys like this so far?
I can't believe this, man. They were pulling this off.
Moving on though.
You guys get within like 10 seconds.
We're kind of killing it though. Okay, respect.
We're on
Moving on.
We're on. It's surprising when you got the little clock on you. You're like, I should really talk about this instead of just going off on these tangents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, whoop-de-doos. But that being said, man, LA got even more exciting this weekend. I kid you not, I was pulling up at my house. When I saw the notification come through, and I thought I misread it at first. I thought I did a couple double takes, like, what the fuck am I seeing? And then I called my dad, and I was like, are you seeing this too? And he's like, what? And I said, turn on ESPN, Luka Doncic, Los Angeles Laker.
Man, y'all got fleeced. I couldn't believe it. Here's the thing.
Dude.
Let's not act like Anthony Davis isn't a perennial all-star.
No, not at all, dude.
Let's not act like
phenomenal.
that's not. Anthony Davis.
Phenomenal.
I love everything you did for the Lakers.
Future Hall of Famer.
You're a great player.
Yep.
Here's my issue with the trade, though. It leaves us with no center. And we haven't made any move at all with it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't really know where to go from here. We have 2 LeBrons on our team now at this point that can't play defense.
Yeah. No, those fools are like traffic cones. Yeah. It's not going to be good out there. This is what I'll say. I actually think that, again, yes, for what they're both trying to do, I understand. I don't necessarily understand the Maverick side of it so much, but the Lakers are saying, hey, Rob Pelinka's pretty much admitting, I don't really think that we're necessarily going to win a championship now. You know what I mean? LeBron's 40, 80's 31. Let's get a young guy who's somebody's going to have to be the face of this franchise
for years to come
after LeBron. And we already did, we did the whole gap for 4 or 5 years after Kobe, where it was some bad basketball.
It was terrible. It was
horrendous,
terrible.
though. I had Wayne Ellington out there.
Nick Young, man.
Yeah, I was down with Swaggy P. But when I'm watching Jody Meeks, dog, no offense to Jody Meeks, man, but when I'm watching Wayne Ellington and I'm watching Robert Sacre get like legit PT, you know what I'm saying?
It was tough, man.
Yeah,
it was tough.
yeah. I'm watching what's old boy from the Cavs? What was old boy? Mozgov. I'm watching Mozgov get serious minutes. Getting serious minutes.
He was the starter.
Yeah, man. That's Luau Dang getting serious minutes.
Hey, don't disrespect Luau.
I'm just saying, man, it wasn't good.
It wasn't good. No, I agree.
It was not good.
But had you seen the reports that with this trade, LeBron is now considering staying a couple more years, re-signing after this year?
Which doesn't surprise me. But I don't necessarily know how that offense works because they're both point forwards, really.
And ball dominant.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand how it's going to work.
They're both point forwards, and they can't play defense.
They're both the same height and same weight.
And I really do think that, and there's always kind of, I think, been tension between like the Lakers and LeBron's team with Clutch and all them. But I think that was the Lakers kind of saying like, hey, like, we're kind of done doing what you ask. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to make... They said LeBron didn't even know this was happening. You know what I mean?
LeBron didn't know this was happening.
Yeah, so that makes me think that the Lakers are kind of getting to the point where they're like, hey, like, it's nice having you here, and you're more than welcome to stay, but, we're kind of planning for you not to be here anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
It's okay.
It's a good move for them to make
for
the future.
Absolutely, yeah. Rob Pelinka's a genius for making that happen.
In the press conference today, did you see what Rob Pelinka said?
No, is
to Nico, I think it's verbatim what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
He just says, I just want to thank you, Nico Harrison, for Luka Doncic.
Oh, I did, yes. Yes. And that's the thing with Nico Harrison, man, is that he kind of got into the whole what him and Jason Kidd's thing was like, oh, we're thinking of winning it for the future for like the next 2 to 4 years. Which, I mean, I don't know, if I'm a GM of a team, I feel like GM's lifespans are a lot longer. They stretch, long periods of time. At least maybe that's a luxury I've had as a Laker fan. I'm watching Mitch Kupchak pretty much my entire life outside of Rob Pelinka. Like, those are the only 2 GMs I've ever seen. But again, for you to go, oh, I'm just worried about right now after making an NBA Finals, I thought that was kind of weird. I really did.
I understand worry about making it right now. What I don't understand is trading the player that took you there.
Exactly, yeah.
I understand they have Kyrie Irving. Yeah. Kyrie Irving's nasty. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
He's old, though. Yeah. He's getting older. Yeah. And I don't think he's actually proven that he can't lead a team by himself. So to trade Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis, it doesn't make sense. Mavs perspective. Lakers, thank you.
Yeah, but I will say I think up front, I think the Mavs are a really. I think AD and Kyrie is a.
It's going to be a great
combo.
matchup.
Yeah,
it's going to be a great
I think
matchup.
this year especially they got a chance to really like make something happen. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they took Oklahoma or something like that, deep in the playoffs. But I think that it makes them better than Denver. I think that they're.
I think it makes them better than Denver.
Yeah, I think it makes them better than Denver.
I don't think Anthony Davis can guard Jokic.
But I think vice versa too. I don't think.
Well, screw it.
Yeah,
Screw it.
Well, that being said, you know what? Let's stay kind of on topic.
Nico Harrison.
Yeah, talk about this guy Nico.
Let me give you the timeline of Nico Harrison and his just
disastrous attempts.
Yeah. All right. Look, Nico Harrison, 2013 became VP of North American Basketball Operations for Nike.
Wow.
Now that's serious stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
Now in 2013 they had a meeting with Steph Curry to make this endorsement, give him a signature shoe, and be a Nike player forever.
Yeah.
Right? Now, Nico Harrison decided not to study up on who Steph. I just about to do what he did.
Yeah, you busted Nico.
Did not stay. I busted Nico. Didn't study on who Steph Curry was. Calls him Seth, his brother, and then proceeds to use a PowerPoint for Kevin Durant. Now, Nico, this isn't a good look to start. I don't know how you kept your job after this.
Yeah.
Either way, you ended up getting a GM position at the Mavs. Within the second year, Jalen Brunson is now turning into an all-star.
That's a tough one.
He's turning into an all-star. He is willing to take a 4-year, $55 million contract in free agency. You let him walk, and 2 years later, actually a year later, becomes an all-star.
Been an engine for the Knicks, too.
Engine for the Knicks, is the leader. A year later, all-star. 2 years later, he is now signed a contract for 4 years, $155 million with the Knicks. That's tough business. Now, as your final great move as a GM for the Mavs, you trade off the face of the franchise, Luka Doncic, to the Lakers. And the only thing I can say to you, man, is you got to be fired because even Mark Cuban didn't even know about this trade.
Yeah, man. I think that when I look at it, I saw obviously, all the Mavs fans there outside the stadium and all that. But I just think like looking back as a kid, had the Lakers traded like Kobe at 25, I don't like that'll make you lose fans.
Oh, no. There would be a riot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If
like
it was Kobe, it would be a riot.
I mean, there was practically riots when Shaq got traded. You know what I'm saying? But let alone then you turn around and Kobe, who again, all-star player, especially at that age, and be like, well, see ya. I just feel like again, that's the kind of stuff that'll make kids like I don't want to
be a Mavs fan.
Yeah.
And another note is for you to give the excuse of his conditioning. Yeah. This man has carried your team since he came into the league. I won't say that. You could shoot him up if you wanted to.
Yeah. But still, dude, like think about it. If you're a 12-year-old kid in the Dallas area, Luka's been in the league 7 years. You know what I'm saying?
You're only looking at Luka.
That's what I'm saying. That's pretty much been your entire life. You know what I mean?
Especially if you're a young kid. If you're a young kid, you already made him like your idol.
Yeah. Well, again, if you're 12 or 13, again, you've pretty much been watching Luka since 5 to 6 years old. That's all you know. You know what I mean? That's all you know about sports is Luka Doncic at that point. And so that's just that's a tough one, man. That'll take the wind out of your sails as a fan. Again, that's who I'm actually like. I thought about that yesterday. Like just as a kid, if the Lakers would have traded like Kobe or something like that as a kid, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have cared.
I wouldn't
that
be a
much.
Lakers fan.
Yeah, honestly,
I legit wouldn't be a Lakers fan.
I probably just wouldn't care all that much. I'm sure that basketball would. I still would probably be a Lakers fan just because I grew up in the area, but it probably wouldn't like mean as much to me. You know what I mean? Like the game just wouldn't be as serious. That's tough, man. That's
to trade Luka Doncic, your franchise player. I mean, thank you again. Thank you.
Yeah, honestly.
We'll make him the franchise. Don't worry.
Yeah, and I didn't realize when Mark Cuban sold his shares of the team, I thought it was like do
you think he was still like on board and stuff?
Yeah, I thought it was kind of like a 51-49 split.
Oh, so he was like still like engaged and everything?
Correct. Yeah, like he still had I thought he was still handling basketball operations. It's just that the new like family kind of controlled everything. I didn't realize that he didn't have a say in basketball.
Luka Doncic texted him as soon as he heard and said, "I'm so confused." And Mark Cuban literally goes, "That makes two of us."
Yeah, dude. Just bought a house in the area, man.
I don't First of all, the organization knows that too. I just don't understand what your thought process was. You still have a good team. Don't get me wrong. You still have a good team. You will make the playoffs. All that good stuff. But like, you just lost all this loyalty with your fan base. Like, you may not think it's a lot, but I guarantee you it's going to keep dwindling. It's going to keep dwindling.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do about that. I know Lakers fan base is going to. Thank you.
Definitely. And it makes me excited, man, because I think Redick having Luka long term is
that'll
gonna
help
be good.
him a lot.
Yeah, I love JJ Redick as a coach too. I have from the jump. It's hard for me to give credit to Duke guys, but bro is nice. I like
JJ
Redick. Mm-hmm.
I just like his fire, man. He's actually about it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like when I think he ripped Dalton Connect like last week, and I loved every second of it.
Yeah, no, homie's always been passionate about it. I mean, that's always been the case since he was a young guy. So
All right.
out of there.
Yep, we're out of
Boom.
Perfect.
Man, well, we got some exciting stuff this weekend, of course. Super Bowl. I feel like, I got a lot to say about Super Bowl. Obviously, you guys have some vested interest in this. You know what I mean?
What do you have to say about it? Because I have a feeling you're about to say some shit I don't want to hear.
No, not at all. Honestly, I mean, obviously, it's no secret. You guys are Eagle fans. I'm Raider fans. This hasn't happened to me since I was a little kid. I couldn't tell you. I remember that game too. We got blown out, and that's the last time I've seen it happen. That's last year we even won a playoff game. But obviously, as a Raider fan, I would love to watch the Chiefs lose. I think it would be outstanding. It would make me one of the happiest gentlemen in the world. That being said, I don't think that's going to happen.
Hey man, that hurts my feelings just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Eagles' #1 defense in the league versus the Chiefs. I think they're like the 25th in the league.
Yeah.
They're not great. But I will say the NFL has learned to rig itself.
Oh, yeah.
I know how the Chiefs get wins, and I know about the penalties. I know about Patrick Mahomes, and I know about all this good stuff. And let me tell you, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
That's unstoppable.
And I'll say, and I've said this so many times to people, I've never watched a Chiefs game and been like, oh yeah, this is the best football team in the country. You know what I mean? This is the best team in the league. But somehow they win all the games. I don't know how. I've never watched a Chiefs game and been like, wow, they are so good. What I'm watching is just outstanding. Mm-hmm. But nonetheless, they figure out how to win every single time.
Here's my thing: my biggest issue is Travis Kelce. I haven't seen this man make any plays in about 7 weeks. Is he retiring? What's going on? Move him out, Andy Reid. I can't.
Bro's getting a little dink and dunk passes, man. I just think, dude, honestly, obviously, again, we know the NFL. I can already see the documentary, and after Mahomes retires, and
the 30 for 30.
Yeah, dude, you got Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, Mahomes. You got the first three-peat in NFL history. This is.
It's not happening.
I feel like
it's not happening.
I feel like there's no way they don't let this happen. In terms of the game, if the NFL is looking for the greatest, Patrick Mahomes is easily becoming that. You know what I mean?
I know.
We're really on the way to it. It allows Kelce. Kelce's already kind of mentioned that he doesn't really want to play much longer. You know what I mean? It gives him an exit. He goes down probably as a arguably, or he goes down for sure top 3 tight end all time. Arguably top 2 with Gonzalez and Gronk.
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah, maybe even the greatest he goes down as.
No,
achievements-wise,
Gronk's better. Gronk will always be better than him. You can't do that. And I think Tony Gonzalez,
I don't know,
as
man.
a talent, is better than him.
I don't know, man. But yeah, that's a tough one for sure. I don't see how the NFL doesn't help the Chiefs win as much as possible.
So let me ask you this then, all right? Because in our lifetime now, we've seen Tom Brady become the greatest quarterback of all time, right?
Yep.
And if there's a three-peat here coming with Patrick Mahomes, then it's
first ever, never happened.
Yeah,
never happened.
He starts building up to the greatest of all time. How respectable can we call the greatest of all time in NFL then if it's coming so often?
I mean, I think it's more so that it just happened so close to each other. You know what I mean? You could kind of say the same thing for a while. Me and my boy just had this talk. We'll never get another Messi, Ronaldo. You know what I mean? Those two dudes at the same time. And it's ruined soccer, football for that matter. to the point where like you start watching guys now and guys winning Ballon d'Or, you're like,
as
that's
good.
the stats that wins Ballon
Yeah.
d'Or, and everybody's like, wait, no, those are the stats that used to win it too. We just watched 2 fucking aliens for the last 20 years, put up 90
could
goals
agree
in a
with that.
year, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, people don't do that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? People don't do that, and so I, like I said, I think back-to-back situations here now where we kind of got like the GOAT conversation. I think it's just more so a matter of timing. Obviously, everybody keeps on trying to find their Mahomes in the draft and tries to come up with, oh, this guy's the next Mahomes and this guy's the next Mahomes. And clearly it's not that easy to replicate. Kudos to Andy Reid, who arguably is the second greatest NFL coach.
Hey man, he got us a chip in Philly.
Yeah.
he got us a chip in Philly. So I have to respect.
Dude, made it to the Super Bowl, won an NFC championship there, and yeah, man, you've taken 2 different teams to the Super Bowl. One team
gotta
you've
give
won
it respect.
multiple
That's
Super Bowls
times.
with. Yeah, like I said, it's
respect
not like you've done it with multiple quarterbacks. Belichick couldn't do it without Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't great before Tom Brady. But Andy Reid had McNabb, and then
Nick Foles.
turned around and made another team great too. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's one of those where you watch a guy kind of bust his ass, get fired too. That's the guy who got fired. Got fired, man, from his job. Got fired from his job.
Stupid mistake.
Moved and was like, cool, let me run the show here, man. Let me run the show here. Started out with Alex Smith too. It's not like,
No, he
walked
started out
in
with some
the- yeah.
bombs.
All
He
right,
wasn't-
guys, let's
he
wrap
wasn't-
it up.
He wasn't gifted. Yeah, we out of here on this one?
Out of this one.
Yeah, you know what? Before we close out this topic, though, we got a little extra room because I know we had a couple seconds left each time. Everybody, let me get some Super Bowl picks for everybody. I'm saying Chiefs 31, Eagles 27.
Ah man, I got the Eagles. I think it's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah.
I think Patty slings the rock.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Patty slings the rock. It's gonna be a shootout, but I got Eagles. It's gonna be 44-41.
44-41. Okay, I dig it.
44-41 field goal, probably overtime. I'm going really specific out here.
Okay.
I'll go even specific on the Gatorade, purple.
Wow. Wow. I'm saying orange on the Gatorade.
Respect,
for sure.
respect,
Yeah, I'm
respect,
going
respect.
orange Gatorade. Hi, man. What you think?
I think the Eagles going to win by like 1 point.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be a tight
It's
one.
going to be a very tight one.
It's gonna be tight.
Yeah.
That's already making me itch.
And yellow Gatorade.
Yellow
Gatorade.
Gatorade. Okay, now we're talking.
Right,
Now we're
right.
talking. Man, well, you know what? I think we did pretty good today. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Now,
like it.
I know that there was some rumbles. This is the first the world is hearing about it because I did only post it on the close friends because that's really all that's invited. But it's a closed invite event. But we got dates for the first official inaugural Jeff Chella going down in Bakersfield 2-day event. Okay, live from my parents' backyard. Okay, live from my parents' backyard. They have no clue about this at all. They have no clue. They have no clue. And they get back from Europe that week, and then the event goes down that weekend. So I know that they're gonna be livid, buddy. But yeah, man, Jeff Chella. It's gonna be a 2-day event. First day our first night. The first day is technically just a night. You know what I'm saying? Just the Friday night. We're gonna get out there, a little EDM, make things happen. Then the next day, Saturday, we're gonna have a little hip hop, some R&B, a little house music probably too mixed in there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a real kind of like midsummer vibe that I'm planning. And then that night, because when in Bakersfield, you know what I'm saying? When in Rome, we're gonna put some country music on, make it happen. I need to finish my EP here very soon. I got close this weekend. I got a little sad the other day, and I said, no, this is a good time to start scribbling some thoughts on the paper. But instead of scribbling thoughts, I called the thoughts. But that's besides the point. Jeff Chella is going down, man. More info soon. I'm going to be sending out, official invites and stuff like that. Again, if you hear about it, you hear about it. If
have
you're
the
on the
dates?
close friends, huh?
You have the dates?
Yeah, I got the dates.
Did you say the dates?
Yeah. No, I didn't say them on here because I don't want people showing up at my mama house.
Oh, respect.
Being
respect,
like,
respect,
oh,
respect.
hey, I heard it's going on. No.
Yeah. No, I don't
Just know what's going on. And
My
yeah,
brain
like I
just
said,
didn't work there.
Yeah, if you're in a club, if you're on the close friends, then you know about it. Those are the close friends is the only people that are invited to my house. Cause I'm just not. Everybody's not coming to my house. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. You can't.
Who you got performing, man?
But you know what? Me. I'm gonna be performing. And then we're working on a set list right now.
Okay.
Yeah. We're in some negotiations with a couple Spotify playlists. It's gonna be good. I'm excited about it.
I like it.
Yeah. I'm optimistic, man. So yeah, Jeff Cella, book your hotel rooms. Get ready. It's gonna be a good time.
I like it, man. I like it. I will try to make it a Jeff Cella, actually.
Oh, come on.
I'll try to make it a Jeff Cella.
Bro, it's gonna be a good time. What are we sitting on time right now?
45.
Ooh, look at us go.
Yo, we locked in.
Dude, that's hustling right there. Yeah, that was good today,
Jaime, way to cut us.
Yeah, that was nice, honestly.
cut us,
Yeah.
bro.
We need like a big like horn or something like that to start coming in. Like
Just give us like one of your audio strips. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, Valerian. We need something just real, shake us up a bit. But no, man, before we jump out of here, anything y'all want to add?
Get ready for more to come, man. We're all excited to do this. So
Yeah,
next week we got the Ski Lodge, right?
Ski Lodge,
Ski
we're
Lodge.
recording
Bringing
Ski
back
Lodge
to the
next
old
week,
grassroots, baby. So be ready for it.
I'm excited, man. Jaime, anything from you?
No, I think we're good.
Man, well, gentlemen, obviously, you know what? Good luck this week with the Super Bowl. I will be, or that's not even on the Super Bowl itself. But I'll be at Waste Management this weekend.
Respect.
Getting shit-faced probably. So yeah, holler at your boy, man. We'll make something happen. Gentlemen, it was perfect. That being said, folks, we appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm Jeff Vincent. Got my boy Scottie with me. Jaime on the ones and twos. That's Unqualified Opinion.
It sound right, boys. Sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.